Okay, so, hi, Deltor251 here. This is a brand new series to the channel. There is no gaming content on Deltor251 right now, and there used to be some different types of game-related material on the channel, but when I switched to a commentary channel, I privated all those types of videos just to keep my content consistent. But I've decided that maybe we could try again with this particular series of Wolf Quest Anniversary Edition. I don't know how many of my current subscribers are going to be interested in this, but hey, it's just something new that I really wanted to try. So I don't know how exactly it's all going to work, what all the rules for the run are going to... Well, I got the rules for the run technically figured out, but how this content's going to look when you finally see it, I'm not 100% sure on that right now, but I will figure that out in time. But welcome. Okay, so what I want to do for this series is... this is going to be... Oh, there we go. I was worried for a second there. Okay, so what this series is basically going to be is an Iron Wolf run with mate Permadeath on. So basically, if you don't play this game, what Iron Wolf means is you get one life, meaning that the character that I create now, who I've decided to name Feather, she will die, if I'm not careful, of course, and the run is over. If she does die, whether she's killed in combat, killed by other wolves, or whatever, that's it. What we're going to try and do is be as successful as possible, and I'm going to play through age perks. So I'm going to try and take Feather here all the way through to her natural death, let's put it that way. If Feather were to die before her natural death, that's the end of the run, as I said. But if Feather is to survive until the end of the run, one of her children, over the course of her many litters, depending on which ones survive and which ones don't, we will continue on with the series with them. That is the plan for this. I don't know how well this series is going to work, or if people are going to like it or not, things like that. But if the series does work well, we will continue on with the next generation. But that's a ways down the road. Right now, we are just looking at Feather, and Feather is a 2-year-old wolf in Yellowstone, and we're gonna play through Feather's life. I am hoping that I'm not going to die right away. I have a lot of experience in this game. I've been playing this game ever since it was a just a browser game. And now, of course, it's on Steam. It's got its own launchers. This is the second version of the game, Anniversary Edition versus Classic. This game and me have a lot of history. This was like one of my childhood favorites. So I've decided that Feather is going to be a very dark wolf. Just because I like the way that this looks. Now, because Feather is our starting wolf and we get to make some adjustments, I think I'm going to go with my usual female wolf setup with some extra stamina and some extra speed, a little less health, and a little less strength. Did I forget to turn on Iron Wolf, or is that over here? Okay, that's over here. So we have to turn that on because we're going to be doing that this run. And I'm going to be setting her as bold and sociable and energetic, like that. A lot of times when I make a wolf, I go more cautious and more loner with energetic, but I'm going with a little bit of a different wolf this time for this series to see how that goes. And that's it. That's the customization there. If we end up playing as a next generation down the line, after Feather has lived out her life, whatever that is for her, maybe one of those wolves will have something a little bit different going on. But anyway, here we go. We have Feather. So we're going to be doing single player, and we are starting on Amethyst. We're going to have Permadeath on for our mate, because that is one of the rules that I've dictated for the run. And you can't play on easy when you are an Iron Wolf, so we have to play on challenging. I don't normally play on challenging, but there we go. So let's launch the game. I've never really done it much. All my videos are scripted, and I don't normally commentate as things are happening. But for those of you who haven't played Wolf Quest, this is a realistic wolf simulator for wolf life in Yellowstone National Park. Now, there are certain aspects of the game that are not totally realistic, in the sense that, oh, I'm on a hill and I'm gonna run off the hill. In the sense that wolves sleep a lot, up to like 14 hours a day, I think, or more, and that's not overly engaging. It wouldn't make for a very interesting video game. So obviously, the wolf's life is streamlined a bit and more compressed in the video game than it would be in real life. I am not used to playing on challenging. I'm used to my stamina bar not running out that fast. This is going to be challenging for me. I'm not in the headspace of this wolf will die and I can't go back. That is not the headspace that I am in, and that's kind of concerning. I'm not sure if I was truly ready to do this run or not. It sounded like a really good idea in my head, but I totally forgot that you can't play on easy when you do an Iron Wolf. So that's starting to play on me now, because the moment I set up the game a few minutes ago was the moment I realized that I can't play on easy, which I intended to do, because with Iron Wolf and Mate Permadeath on, I was thinking, well, I won't completely make it a handicap if I play on easy, and now I don't have that that option, and now I'm slightly concerned. I'm gonna have to take chances on it. So our first objective is we have to kill 2 elk in order to prove ourselves strong enough for other wolves to be interested in being mates with us. That is basically all we're trying to do right now, is find the elk using these scents, and track the herd and find the herd and hunt. Now, I have only ever tried to play this particular version of Wolf Quest on challenging one other time, and I got my ass kicked, so we're gonna see how it goes this time. That sounds like bison. Okay, so our best bet here is to attack a calf, because we are one wolf and we're probably not strong enough and challenging on Iron Wolf to do this. Oh, wait now, why didn't it show me the attack? I just want to check your health. Well, you don't have a ton of health. I might be able to take you down. I should have probably picked out a small one, but it'll be fine. No. It will be fine, as long as the other elk stay out of it, and they are, so that's good. I'm used to doing more damage. I don't play the game on challenging. I think I've made a mistake, but we'll see how it goes. I have to try and keep in mind that this wolf is an Iron Wolf, and if I die, it's all over. And that's not in my mind at all. Stay out of it. Don't kick me. I can do this. I have plenty of life to do this, and then I can sleep and recover some of my health. That'll be fine. I did not pick out a good one, and I know I didn't, but I am used to my stamina recovering so fast. I probably should have done a run on challenging before starting this, and I probably would be more confident that I can actually pull this off, but I didn't do that. Oh man, this took like half my health. I didn't think that was going to take that much. But that's okay, because we can sleep and recover our health. Okay, I think I got her. Okay, that's the first one. Shouldn't have gone with the adult, but it's fine. There's bison there. We're going to try not to piss them off. And we're going to howl to mark this on the map. We are not in a good place, is the thing. We are in enemy territory. Bison are getting a bit too close, so their music is playing. Okay. now we need to get out of the claimed hex so we can sleep. We can always go back if the food is still there and eat some more of that food, or we can go and find another elk and get to the finding a mate part of this game. Because I would really like to get to Slough Creek as quickly as possible, because we only need to play through this particular part of the game once throughout the run. Well, per character, I should say. Man, I'm my stamina, that's gonna take some getting used to. So we're gonna sleep. There's a lot of the map that we should probably explore in order to show the game off, but I don't know how much of it we'll actually see, because I am trying to streamline through this map as quickly as possible. Oh, how lucky was that? Oh, see, the problem is if you attack the... Oh, not very much health, okay. When you attack the children, their mothers will protect them, is the thing, and you gotta try and keep yourself away from the mothers, because they hurt. I mean, they're trying to protect their baby, you can't blame them for that. So you kind of want to let the baby run with the mom and free attack them while the mom is trying to figure out what's going on. Okay, so we got her. That was good. I actually landed right on one that was pretty injured, which is what you want to do when you're by yourself anyway, and even when you're hunting with your mate. Okay, so you've learned to hunt. You've learned the basics of hunting, keep improving your skills, so now we're able to find a mate. Winter is coming, so you have to find a mate. We need to impress a mate and try and get one with good diversity. So your best bet is to use your carcass kind of like bait. If you howl a bit, not just to mark the carcass, but to get attention. And then if you sleep, most of the time dispersals will come towards you and check you out. They're going to be a bit nervous about you, even though they're here to see if you want to choose them as your mate. This technique usually works. I don't know, but again, we're in challenging. I don't know if this technique's going to work. Oh, look at that. It works. So we've found 3 dispersals. And we're looking for one with, and that one has pretty good diversity. That one has 3 and that one has 4. So we do have 4. Wait, now that one has 1. Okay. So 1-star diversity, you're not going to get the best results in terms of your pups. So this one does have 4, but she has a black coat. Same as us. Or he, sorry. I forgot I was playing as a girl. Black coated wolves are genetically superior to gray wolves. In a certain sense, when 2 black wolves mate, they're likely to have smaller litters. However, they are stronger, so we are less likely to have diseased pups, or pups that get sick easily. So while I would almost prefer this one, because that's a gray-coated wolf, and this one is 4, I'm really interested in having the 4-star mate. Courtship. These wolves are interested in you, so we have to continue to interact with them. So they feel more trustworthy around us now. More willing to come a bit closer, so we can have a bit of a closer look at them. If it wasn't dark, we might be able to actually see this wolf's coat. See, this is the one that I would actually prefer to have because of his coloration. This is definitely a gray coat versus these 2 black ones. So maybe we will sacrifice 1-star of diversity for a gray coat. That might be in our best interest, because that is definitely 2 black coats. He's got a life is tough coat. That's where those scars on his face came from. Those used to be my favorite coats when I was younger. I liked scars. But a lot of my characters now actually have a lot of scars. On my DeviantArt, on my OCs, a lot of them have scars, and some of them do have scars on their face, so maybe I haven't exactly grown out of that. Okay, yes, good. So now you go on a trial. Basically, you continue to increase your bond with them and see if they are the type of mate you want, if they're going to help you hunt, and if they stay close to you, or if they're more distant with you. You're just going to try and learn more about them, basically. So sometimes I find, and I'm not very good at picking out a mate a lot of the times. They don't help me much when it comes to hunting, and they're pretty distant. But I think I might have gotten a good one this time. We'll see. And my stamina bar's out. Okay, it's all good. We're just gonna... I picked an elk that had a lot of health, but that's okay, because now there's two of us. So it's not so bad, or so difficult to take them down. The more damage you do, the more tired the elk get as well. We're back in acclaimed hex, which is a dangerous place to be, but all we're really doing is testing out our new mate, seeing what they're like. Now I do have mate Permadeath on, which I've also forgotten. I'm not normally worried about my mate getting hurt. I'm also on a new PC. I've invested in a new gaming PC, and that's one of the biggest reasons why I've decided to try this particular series on my channel. Because now I have the PC power to do it, and just see how it goes. I don't know if I'm entertaining or not in this setting, so it's going to be interesting to find out. Come on, just need enough stamina to... There we go. Now howling is a double-edged sword, because right now we are not where we're supposed to be, but that's okay. So we ate on the carcass, and now we're going to try and get out of here again. We do not belong in this hex. Later on in the game, I'm going to be more interested in invading hexes that are already claimed, because I will take them for myself. But on this map, I can't claim territory, so it's just as well to not be where you're not supposed to be. Okay. So now we're back out where we should be in the non-claimed territory. There's a lot of stuff on this map that I have not done and I have not seen. I don't explore it all that much. I spend as little time here as possible. And that's just my play style for Wolf Quest. So I'm gonna sleep right next to him and see where he goes. Okay, so he stays fairly close. So he's a pretty social wolf, the same as us. And that's good for our pups, because they'll be more likely to stay near the den versus trying to find grass to hide away in for some private time. Okay, we're well rested. We have a nice bit of health recovered. That's good. But we do need to interact with each other more. Again, I'm so used to easy, and easy kind of streamlines the game very, very quickly, that now I'm kind of wondering why things aren't happening at the rate that I would prefer them to be happening at. But I was talking about the fact that I had a new computer, and then I got sidetracked. That matters because I don't currently have any of the videos that I had ready to edit, and I don't currently have my video editing software on this computer. I'm going to be changing that after the recording of this video, obviously, because I would like to get this out fairly soon after I finish recording it. But with that said, I need to get the files for the videos that I was preparing to make transferred from my old laptop now onto my desktop. But I'm very pleased with my new build and the fact that I can provide different types of content. If this doesn't work, if it's not what people want to see, I mean, that's fine. But I was really interested in trying it, and I considered it a new area that I would like to explore and see if I can draw in a new audience. There might be some crossover. Some of the people who watch me on a regular basis might actually play Wolf Quest themselves and didn't realize that I also played. And that's kind of what I'm going for. Maybe I'll introduce some people to the game that hadn't tried it before, and now the series has them interested in doing a similar project, whether it be, you know, content, or if it's just, you know, a personal project. But this whole run, it will be on YouTube. I will not play on this character or progress the game unless I am recording for you guys. There's nothing out here. I'm just having a little look around the map. There is an area over here in the valley, and there's a lot of prey over here. That's also where we have to go, basically, to progress to the next part of the game. And I think I'm going to go with this mate. I think that we will do well over the years and over the course of multiple litters. But we do have to get down the valley, and it's going to be steep in some places. And fall damage is a thing in this game. So, I mean, it is a realistic wolf simulator. It would make sense that if we fall, we get hurt. That's a moose. That's not a good idea. on this particular version. Now our trial is still ongoing. We haven't technically chosen this wolf as our mate. I'm pretty satisfied with him, but we still have to build up our bond and our pack affinity between each other before I can make him officially my mate. I'm gonna have to get used to not sprinting all the time, because it's way too hard on the stamina. I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's a rock that's rendered in, or if it's a moose. Could be a bear. Probably a bear. Definitely a bear, right? Oh no, it's just a... No. It's just a different tree, apparently. Man, they're so fast. And I added extra speed to this character specifically for this reason. But I don't like to take too much from health or strength, because until you get a mate, you're basically on your own. And on challenging, that would be kind of disastrous. Beaver. These are new to the game. These were not in the original. These bite back, but if we could kill one, I think there's an achievement I can get for that. Yay! Got one. I've never killed a beaver before. Yeah, okay, I got the achievement for that. Cool. I've never done that before. Okay, cool. That's only the second beaver I've actually seen in game. The first one got away from me, got in the water, and they're very, very fast in the water. But yeah, okay, cool. I like that. I think we can pick these up. Oh, we can. Cool. That is so neat. Oh, I forgot where we were. We don't want to lose too much health here. So I'm going to grab my beaver and we're going to get out of here. We need to get out because you have friends and I don't want to deal with them. This beaver is heavy. I can go with... okay, good. Well done. This wolf is impressed with your strength and hunting skills. And we are going to pick him as our mate. And something, anything, I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna go with a name that I use a lot in this game. Dane. So basically, all we're gonna do now is we are done with Amethyst Mountain. This map, we will never come back to it on this character. We do not need to cross the river here. Complete waste of time. We're never coming back to this map on this character. When Feather inevitably dies at some point, depending on how dumb I am, we will... that's another beaver, but we don't need to kill that beaver. That beaver can go in the water, it's okay. We will choose one of her children to be our second season, let's put it that way. And when we finally do that, I've never seen that before. That is different. Have I never come this way before? Oh, logjam. Where the I got an achievement that I didn't know I needed. Where trees don't go with the flow. Gotcha. Nice. Okay. We've got some mule deer, but we're not hungry. I have no stamina. And we've got some bison. Bison are dangerous. We're not going to be hunting any bison throughout this run. We also have a rabbit, but we don't want to get too close to the bison. Here we go. Okay. I know how to establish a territory. We're going to go and do that. I'm going to hope I don't get stuck on this rock. It's the fastest way down, but if you get stuck, you're screwed. And... uh-oh, there we go. Okay, all good. I'm also going to save now. Okay. So, now this is the configuration of Slough Creek. And this is my favorite area to start with. But I want to cross this river first, because I don't like having any hexes on this side of the river. So right now I'm looking for a potential den site. And this also slows me down in this section, because I will try and find any that I get close to. Because I want a lot of options for the next part of the game. You will have to move dens for several reasons. And having options as to where you're going to go is a good idea. Here it is. That's a potential home for later in the game. Now we do need to eat, and hunting in the territory helps keep our claim high. So if I can get this mule deer, I'm going to. So we've lost our food. Basically, I can still see it over there, but we are not fast enough to catch that mule deer. Normally when you... But then again, I always play on easy. And that could be why. X. My mate is not keeping up. And I'm the pregnant one. And that's just more mule deer. We don't need more mule deer. Trying to keep track of the one that I've already gotten down past half health is the thing. Oh, I banged into that one. That was unnecessary damage. Okay, there we go. That's good. We have some food at least. Now these carcasses don't have as much as the elk, unfortunately. And we'll never be able to take down a moose for like a huge carcass. So we're just gonna have to live with this for now. I'm gonna mark this even though we've basically eaten it all. We probably won't be able to come back here. But we're just gonna have to live with that. Yes, okay, this is the den. I've used this den before. It's not bad. I don't like that sometimes the AI, your mate, puts food at the top there. And then your pups will go all the way up here for food, and that's not... It's not ideal. They won't always respond to a go home command if they're all the way up here. That's 86%. There we go, that's 100%. Now this den might have something to do with this rock, but it might never have anything to do with this rock. They're so hard to see. I get that's probably the point, but maybe... Oh, I discovered it. Didn't know I discovered it. Must be this rock. Okay. Oh crap, I'm on the wrong side of the lake, aren't I? I am. Oh well. Thought I was vice versa, but I wasn't. Okay, it's fine. Having to either swim across the lake or run around it is a bit of a pain, but there's something over there that might not be a critter though. I don't think it is. It's just grass. And I have to locate this den. Some of them I just know what they are and where they are, and then others I'm kind of like, oh my god, where are you? Thought this rock might have something to do with it, but it doesn't. Closer now. It's this. Here we go. This rock. I've used this den before. I like this den. It's not located in a terribly bad spot either. For this first episode, I would like to at least get the territory established, if I could. I know it's starting to run a little bit long, but if I could get the territory established, that would be awesome. We might get to see our pups. I'm not 100% sure, but we definitely won't spend very much time raising them this time. Now this hex I'm going to have to take from the AI pack. And that's a two-step process. First you have to find their scent post and mark over it, and then you have to completely reduce their claim on it to 0, and then do your own claim. So it's, I guess, kind of a three-step process, but getting rid of their claim and then adding your own. Why did I enter my own? Okay, almost there. Here we go. So it's always marked on your compass, and then you can enter scent mode, and you'll be able to visually see it when you get close to it. And it's up there. They're supposed to be kind of close to the center of the territory, but oh shit. Nope, not gonna work. Mate Permadeath is on. That is not good. Come on, let's go. Uh-oh. Oh, you made it. That was not good. Really should have claimed that one while we were down there, but didn't. I get this one at 25%. We mark over theirs. Uh-oh. He'll get away. Oh, darn it. That is really difficult to do and challenging. Perhaps I have to give up on it. Okay, well, never mind. We're gonna go after these ones that aren't currently claimed and hope and pray to God that we have enough rest to go and do that. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, this is harder than I thought. Okay, so we're almost over to this side where there are no claim taxes. And we should be able to gather these up pretty quickly. And look for some more potential dens. I think we slept too early. And we let the AI packs claim some very important territory that we should have taken for ourselves. But we can fix it, or at least we can attempt to fix it. So you will notice, if you take a look at it, our stamina bar is shrinking. And that's because we really need to rest. We currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 13 hexes. We need 2 more for the game to be satisfied. That's what we have. I would have preferred to get some of these, but we'll have to work on that later. Okay. So now we have to name our pack. And I normally go with one of the suggested names, because I find them kind of funny. But there was something that I wanted to name the pack, and it was because it came up as a randomized name while I was playing in a multiplayer game, and that was the Bad Luck pack. And because I sense disaster. Is the thing. I sense disaster in the near future. I really do. Because I was not expecting to have to play this game on challenging. And it's not going great. It's happening, but it's not going great. I'm not dead. So there's always that. Now I gotta find a den. I don't like the shape of my territory at all. Because there's no real safe places. None. But that's it. That's all we can do. Now we have to choose a den, which is about as far as I think we're going to get today. And I think this is the one I'm going to take because I can try and fix this in time. I've got to fix the shape of my territory, but we have to do that slowly. No. Oh, it's this one. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm good with that. I like this den. It's kind of unique looking. Yes. And the dens on the inside look really cool. I like them. Okay, so we actually are going to get to meet our pups this episode, which is quite exciting. But it is my birthday. So here's, if you don't know anything about this game, this is what I was talking about, that we are going to be playing through age perks. And what that basically means is, with each year that passes, our wolf is going to be getting older. And there are certain perks that we can have each year. So I am going to be advancing to age 3. Every time that our pups are born, we also have a birthday, and we will be advancing a year. We can pick 3 of these. So some of my favorites would be Fun Parent, which basically means you can socialize with your pups as much as you want. They don't get bored of you. Useful Prowess, I also really like this one. And it basically means you'll have larger litters, you have less sick pups, or they will recover more quickly. You don't deal with... your competitors are more likely to flee. They're more nervous over you, which is good because we're playing and challenging. And mates find you more interesting, even though we are not going to try to make our mate die. And rival wolves are more courtable. So I'm going to pick the 2 of them, and I'm also going to pick a health, I think, so we get an extra point in health. And these do not carry over or like stack up year after year. next year we'll have to pick different ones, and so on and so on as we age. So we're gonna, I think that's good. I think I'm just gonna pick a health physical attribute for this year, because we're doing fairly well with everything else, and I'm just going to advance. Yes, I'm sure those are the ones I want. Ooh, 6. That's a lot. Okay, everything's fine. We're gonna go with rose. There we go. Kind of outing myself for what flowers I like, but anyway. Yeah, that'll do. So we're going to get to meet the pups, and I think that's basically all we're going to get to do for this episode. We proved ourselves as a, capable adult wolf. We got ourselves a mate. We've established a territory that I hate. And now we have 6 beautiful children that all look so cute. I love them. I'm already in love with them. So I'm just gonna feed them, and that's gonna be basically it for this episode. This is the pilot, and I hope that you enjoyed it, and I do hope that there are more episodes to come. I hope that this turns over well. I really, really do. I hope that you all enjoy it, and that this is going to be something that you're going to want to see more of. So I will see you all guys on the next one. As always, have a good day.